In beautiful 24 kilobit per second monophonic sound, this is Stucknut Radio, live at www.stucknut.net/radio.
I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. The money comes slow out of the sky like confetti. I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. I guess I gotta shoot, so I make sure I hold it steady. I'm ready.
What is up? December 2019 decade, the decade party. Ooh, I need a dirty woman. You damn right. I love that. Thank you so much, guys. That one was a surprise. Thank you, both of y'all. You turds, you caught me by surprise. That was the old rock show intro. You guys used to hear it. You know exactly what we're talking about. What's up, Hedstrom? Big show today. Big show this evening, brother. Y'all freak me out, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm glad I don't have to call Rome. We're good with that. We got too much on tap to call Rome. I know Rome.
We may hurry through this so you have time to call Rome.
Okay, thanks, Steve. Real quick, as far as Rome and Adam, I know y'all are listening.
Stucknut's in.
We decided that we'll be ready for Rome in February or March around our birthdays. So, Rome, I know you're listening. So we'll be ready to go around February. We'll have you on the show, and we will kick its ass. This is Stucknut Radio at its finest. We're doing a decade. We're doing a decade recap. My brother, Hedstrom, what's going on, my friend? I know you're busy, but you got to chime in for a second. How you doing, man?
Sup? Yeah, we got a busy show, man. We got to keep this rolling. So you'll hear some paper crunching. You'll hear some number crunching. All that good stuff.
Well, I tell you what, if you guys are listening out there on Periscope, what's up? I don't have the bandwidth right now to see what's up with you guys, but I'm sure that someone will tell me what's going on. You guys share this, man. Let's get some clones out there listening. This is what we do. This is Stucknut Radio. We've been doing this stuff for a long time. I think we had that radio fired up somewhere around 2009, and that intro, Young Lust, was a rock show staple, which is really cool, man.
Original rock show stuff. I mean, we're talking like the original. I mean, that stuff that you and I combined on that's not the rock show. The rock show was you, Jana, and yeah, that was the real rock show. If you go back, people, there's some archives in there.
Beautiful. I tell you, I was looking through the notes, and then we've been bullshitting here for the last 30, 40 minutes about what's going on right now, and I don't know how Steve has time to do any of this, but he says we're a go, and we are a go. So you're listening to Stucknut Radio exclusively on Periscope. We used to be exclusively on our own server, but we don't have that anymore, thank God. We are going to be broadcasting for about an hour and a half this evening, guys. We may go a tad bit longer, we may go a little bit shorter, but we typically like to run about an hour and a half on this bad boy, and we're here to chill out. The number to call in is no number. I have no number to give you this evening. If we get to the phones a bit later on, we get to the phones, but as of right now...
Calls? What calls?
No, senor!
Exactly.
And as far as Rome knows what's going up with Steve. He knows what's happening, right? He just...
Yeah. Oh, that was me. Hold on, let me shut that off.
Oh, there we go.
Hear that?
That's what happens. A little bit of gremlins.
There I am. I'm back. What's up, Rome? Rome, we're going to have a whole bunch of stuff that we're going to be talking to you about. We're thinking February. So you just go ahead and get ready. We'll be making arrangements with you. And let me get this all cleaned up. And
we're going to get this decade show together. Now, there's been some buzz on Twitter. People asking, is Rome going to get through his year in review? And Steve has tweeted several times that ever since Hawk has been the EP, they have gotten through the entire show. It's not like the old days where he'd get to like March and then he'd be in his last segment and try and finish it up.
Yeah, it's not even worth wasting my time with odds anymore because they're going to get through December. So.
They'll get through it.
Yeah.
All the crap and all of the shit that Hawk seems to take from everybody. It's kind of funny because he gets the job done, right?
He is the people's executive producer, ain't no doubt about that. Back in the day, it used to be like they get to around July, August, and then the last segment had to be like September, October. Just knock them out, man.
Hawk is all over it, man.
What are the? I think that that they're going to have to go to that Pool Doc call because it was so epic, Hedstrom. It's got to be in the epic year in review. So, Hawk, if you're listening, you got to squeeze that one in, buddy. Squeeze, yeah. You got to love the Pool Doc. Stucknut Radio. What are we calling this show? The Decade in Review? Is that cool?
Wrap Up.
Decade Wrap Up.
An entire decade in an hour and a half.
And we are going to be going into a. Let's go.
We don't have commercial breaks, though.
I know. Yeah. Hey, and then in January we should be having some sort of award show. Is that correct, Steve Hedstrom? Some sort of nutty show like we do.
Yes. I'll be posting the polls for the Nutties next week. Got lots of nominees, especially for Tart of the Year.
Man, I can imagine. I guarantee. Yeah. Tart of the Year seems to be the one that really gets going. Anyway, that's next month. This month we got our work cut out for us, guys. We got our work cut out for us.
Probably get this rolling, should we?
I think we should. Let's start with 2010? That's on the docket. Hedstrom, let's get that one rolling.
Yeah, we'll go 2010. Now, we're not going to harp on all of this. Everybody knows all about the Smack-Offs and everything. We're going to talk about the Smack-Off champions and everything, but we mixed in a little bit here. We got some sound drops. I think we got a good thing going here. But you know what? 2010, we'll go right to April 23rd, the Smack-Off. Vic in NoCal wins his first and only Smack-Off. Time of the call, 4:49. It's like the 12th of the it's 12 of the 15th calls, and he got in segment 9, top of hour 3. Vic in NoCal, his first win. Now everybody called him, Wikipedia and all the rest of it. Man, that was a solid call that he made back on April 23rd, 2010.
What I've always loved about Vic is his delivery. You can say what you want about him or whatever, but the way he delivers his takes, the way he delivers his stuff on the radio is right up there with the best. Victor, my boy, the first time I heard him talk about the lion, all the lion does is fornicate and crap. Man, he had me. So Vic and NoCal, 2010 Smack-Off winner. Also, it looks like the Hack-Off was won by Vinnie Mac, Hedstrom. Vinnie Mac.
Yeah, the Hack-Off was big back then. I don't know if Steve remembers when the Hack-Off actually started. Was I forget which year that had started. Do we know? It wasn't in that decade.
No, that was the first year.
That was the first year? I thought it started a couple years before. But that's why Steve is who he is.
Yeah, that's why.
Now, Steve, who was the producer back then that started the Hack-Off? Who was the producer?
Kyle Brent.
It was Alvin? Kyle, okay.
Yeah.
Our boy. But Vinnie Mac. Now, was that the old on the top shelf, on the bottom shelf crap that he did? Is that the Hack-Off win call?
That's what we were talking about this earlier, and he says, I'm the bottle on the top shelf. But it sounded to me like when I first heard it, I thought he said, I'm the bottom on the top shelf, which basically means you're the tallest midget.
2010 Hack-Off winner.
Mixed.
Yeah. Vinnie Mac.
There we go. Right, so the next one here is let me roll this one up here. So on Stucknut, of course, we do our annual Nutty Awards, and by 2010, one dude had won this award so many times that we decided this was going to be the last year that this guy was going to win it. So, Stucknut, Member of the Year.
Pool Doc.
Yes, thank you, Rome. I think everybody knows who we're talking about here. So, after this year, Pool Doc, you were Member of the Year 2010. We decided to name the damn award after you.
That was the inaugural Pool Doc Stucknut Member of the Year award, of course. And it stuck. I mean, I thought I won it, what, Steve, like 9 times or something? I don't know. But Steve knows.
Yeah, between 2005 and 2010, you won it 9 times.
That's what I did. We had a couple of different ones. Remember, Steve? We had to do one in June, just to make the numbers right. NFL Pool Tool Shed. There's one.
If anybody knows
LOLB man.
Shed. Yeah, LOLB man. Just a troll all the way around, right?
All right. I'm digging through these notes right now. On 9 of 13 of 2010, so that was the tape that Fonzie jumps the shark. Now, who was that? JJ? That wasn't JJ, was it? Who was that?
There was a emailer, Chris in Canada, that pointed out that they heard Fonzie say I told Potsy I'd do this when he was jumping the shark, and then it just took over the whole show. Ended up winning CCAs. Got Henry Winkler on the show, all that good stuff. So
Those are crazy. That was a crazy show.
September 2010. So can you believe it's been that long?
Oh God, it's been so long. I mean, it feels like yesterday, dude. On 11/3/2010, Mike in San Diego's first call. Everybody know. Well, I don't know if y'all know this, but me and Mike were buds. He came into town.
Mike. The Giants win the pennant.
Yep.
The Giants win the pennant. The Giants win the pennant. Jimmy, I just want to chime in on the
Giants winning the pennant.
Yeah, they won the pennant.
Yeah, they did.
I just wanted to chime in on the Let's Get Weird series. This World Series gave new meaning to the phrase Rocktober. I don't know what's cooler, Van Smack, the fact that the Texas Rangers dug up Frank Zappa and made him their pitching coach, or that the Giants put Rick Ocasek at the front end of their starting rotation. And let's not forget that one team had a guy named Elvis, and the other team had the lead singer for the Beach Boys to put that final nail in the other team's coffin.
Mike in San Diego. We called him Rufus here on the site.
Yeah, Rufus T. Firefly. We'll get into that later on because I actually had a little note about that, and we'll get into that later on as to where the name came from if people don't know. I want people in the chat to, you can't ask people anymore because people are just going to fucking Google it anyways, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Pulldock, I accidentally cut you off in there, but you were about to talk about Mike and how you got to meet him a few times, how you came to San Antonio, we got to hang out, do some things.
We used to, Steve, you were always there. We used to do the Ranch Bash. It was come from the rock show and Stucknut Radio, and we'd all meet up in a little place I have in Kerrville, and Mike used to fly into town, man. He'd hang out with me for about 10 days. We'd go check. He loved the Spurs. He loved basketball. You guys know that. Final Four, we'd hang out here, and then we'd all go to the Ranch Bash, and we'd go make it right up there in Kerrville, and Mike in San Diego was there for every single one of them. I remember the first time he came into town, his wife called me up, and Monique, and she said, "You gonna take care of my boy?" I said, "We got your boy covered, man." And so it was like a yearly thing. He'd come into town every year for the Ranch Bash and come hang out with me and my family. We'd break bread together, and I consider him to be a really good friend of mine and my family's. Anyway, that's cool. This is what's going to happen, folks. This is great. I love it.
And we got those two great sound drops. The first one from that, I could play this all day.
Romy!
Like, it started his call. That's like just everybody knew that it was him, and he would, from all his calls from that day on, started his calls off with that.
Romy!
Fucking awesome. I loved it.
And he was, real quick, before we move over to 2011, but Mike was Mike. That's who he was, man. And he would never call me by my name, Hedstrom. He'd call me Bulldog. I was Bulldog to him.
And that's where the stuff started at the old ranch bashes, and everybody's calling and if you know anything about Stucknut, we've got our own language there, and everybody would just call each other by these names, and even your family members are like, "What the hell is he calling you that for?"
He would be like Bulldog, and then my kids would look like, "Who's that?" Like, don't worry about it. And I'd call him Rufus too, which was funny. But anyway, good start. Yeah. I'll going back a ways, man.
Yeah,
Bulldog will freak you out. All right, man. All right, Hedstrom, what we got?
Moving on to 2011, April 8th was the Smack Off. We're still in April. And we'll see a trend here as to what happens with the dates of the Smack Off. So Brad Corona wins his second of 5 Smack Offs. He comes in at 5 minutes and 22 seconds. It's the 11th call of 13 that year, and he did the old Smack Off Jeopardy to end his call. Great stuff by Brad Corona. His second of 5 wins. His first one was, I believe, in 2009, so just before the beginning of this decade.
That was Brad was cutting his teeth, showing us who he really was. He come in here and he just started winning the thing, man. And Brad is Brad, the champ. Been around. He's the current champ. What are you gonna say about the champ? Other than he's just a badass. He's just a badass.
And the hack off again, Ray in Tampa.
What's up with Ray? Where has he been? Is he not around anymore?
That's what they say. Yeah, a couple years ago, they apparently the Tampa radio station, he's a known local caller, had announced that he had passed away, and I haven't been able to confirm it or anything because I don't know his real name, but who knows? Maybe he's dead, maybe he's not.
Pretty smooth, though, right, Steve? The way he delivered Ray? He had his own style, bro.
I wouldn't say it's smooth.
Steve.
Put that on your mama's whatever.
Yeah, and your whatever. So this is the year 2011 where we had our first annual, as we were talking about last year, our first annual Pool Doc Stucknut Member of the Year Award. And that went to?
Need Boost.
Need Boost. Now, the name should say it all to people.
Yeah, I think he's currently in second or third right now in the NFL poll as well. So he's still lurking.
Speaking of which, nice segue, the NFL pool. Now, how do you say this fella's name? Because I always got, our old friend Reed there, I always got into an argument with him as to how to say the 2011 NFL pool winner's name. How do you guys say it?
Santo.
Yep, Santo.
He kept on saying Santo. Santo?
Well, don't listen to him.
No, that would be S-O-N-T-O. Come on, Reed.
Yeah.
What the hell? And I know he's listening. He says he doesn't listen, but I know he's listening right now.
They all listen, Hedstrom. They all listen to.
All right, so February 25th, Brad and Corona, the Smack-Off winner, to be at that point, I'm a little disturbed that he knew the lyrics so well to a Lady Gaga song. Comes up with that Wason Sherbert song. We got something to listen to here?
No, I did not clip the audio because there's a whole page dedicated on Stucknut. You can look it up, and I was going to go ahead and let y'all know that after the show, probably tomorrow, I will post all the links to all the audio that we talk about in a thread on Stucknut if you want to listen to this there, and then you can just click on the links and find all the smack-off calls and everything we talk about.
Of course, Steve doing what Steve does. Just keep an eye on things for us. So if you all want to hear that Jay Stu sings Wason Sherbert, make sure you check out Stucknut
Yeah,
next couple days.
There's a link on the homepage as well. Just look for Wason Sherbert and you'll find it.
Nice. That brings us over to the Smack Off. Looks like it was April 4th, April Fool's Day, 2011.
That would be the hack off.
My mom had the hack off.
Close enough.
So what you got, Headstrom, on the hack off?
Well, Matt in Cleveland, and we just get a serious, just classic sound bites here. I'm a little, his voice was wavering when he's talking, and I think I'm going to set up a little bit of a conspiracy theory. I think because people are always ragging on Rick and Buffalo for ripping Jeff and Richmond's shtick, right? I think that Jeff in San Antonio ripped Matt in Cleveland's shtick. If you listen to Matt in Cleveland's hack-off call and that voice wavering like it does, Jeff in San Antonio ripped that off.
Damn thief. My boy in San Antonio. All I know, every time I hear Jeff in San Antonio, I think of that dude crying. What's up with that, man?
It's because every time he calls, he cries.
Christy Alley.
Jeff,
Global
way to
warming.
rep, bro. Way to rep, bro. JJ.
Global warming.
Yeah, let me set this one up because this was
please.
my favorite moment of the decade, and it happened so early on, 2011. JJ was guest hosting, Jay Stu was call screening, and Dean, no longer in Omaha, sent a great email, and JJ couldn't even contain himself.
No, they were making fun of Jay Stu, right? You said something
Yes.
about Jay Stu's weight. They were making fun of Jay Stu.
And then this happened.
This is a real great tweet from Dean, no longer in O. Hickory dickory dock. Jay Stu. If you guys keep sending dice tweets or emails, I swear to God, it'll be the greatest day of my life. Hickory dickory dock. Jay Stu. You don't understand what I'm seeing before I read it. You just hear me laughing, and you don't realize what I'm reading. I'm sorry. Everybody listening, I'm sorry. But it says that he's so fat that he wears a smock. But there's more after it. But I can't get past why, if you're a fat person, you need to wear a smock. Like when you were a kid in art school, in art class, they made you wear a smock so you didn't get paint on your clothing. So I'm already in my mind realizing, like, this guy, did he just make it rhyme? Or did he mean smock? I'm reading way too much into it. Hickory dickory dock, Jay Stu's so fat he wears a smock because he can't keep food off of his good clothes. So before he sits down at a restaurant, you're like, whoa, did you bring a smock from home? Or did you get one of your dad's shirts and just put it on backwards? That was the smock. That was like the poor man's smock. When your parents couldn't afford a smock like mine, they just gave me one of my dad's old shirts and I had to wear it backwards like a surgeon. I'm going to try. I'm trying so hard, you guys. But this is how much clones make me laugh. Oh. Hickory dickory dock. Jay Stu so fat he wears a smock. He hit the buffet, heard the manager say, "Oh, get the hell out of here! Oh!" Oh my God!
Excuse me.
Oh, I apologize for being unprofessional, but that's when I host the show, that's how it goes, I guess. I have so much fun hosting the show that I can't control my own laughter sometimes. Please send more Andrew Dice Clay tweets and emails. Emails are much easier. Rome@haveitake.com. If you send a tweet, we got to cipher through the paper Texan and all the goodies he has to offer to get to your gems. Jay Stewart's a smock. Is that to keep condiments off of his good, nice denim shirt?
And less than 2 years later, Jay Moore's got his own radio show, right? Jay Moore Sports, 12-3, going right up against Rome on the strength of stuff like that. He was hired to get his own show on Fox Sports Radio when.
I was going to say, it wasn't like he was going up against Rome. He took over Rome's time slot for Fox. When Rome left it for CBS. So he just. Took over that slot.
But then actually 2013, from 2013 until he stopped in 17, he moved up to 3 to 6 because I forget who took over the noon to 3 Eastern slot.
Was it the drummer guy?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the Black Rose drummer dude, Steve Gorman. No, it wasn't Steve Gorman. It was somebody else. I could look it up. Somebody else look it up. Fuck, I got enough to do here. You fucking look it up, people.
Hickory dickory dock. Fucking crying here.
Like him slamming the table like that, just like.
Dean no longer I guess he was no longer in Omaha back then, right? Or someplace. I don't know, dude. But, dude, that fucking Dean, well done. JJ, well done. That's crazy. We got some more for 2011. What do we got?
November 11th. So the 11th minute of the 11th hour, the 11th day, the 11th month, the 11th year, they hit this. And Rome was allowing personal appearance smack, right? He just let it go. He just let it go. So, good stuff. Good stuff. It's hard to follow that JJ clip, but this is some good stuff as well.
This is the last time we will ever have this on this show. I long ago banned personal appearance smack. It is not show fodder, but it is for this segment for another moment or two. Why don't we go to Houston and see what's going on? Wayne in H-Town. Great to have you, Wayne. How are you?
I'm drunk. Jimmy, I'm at work. I'm drunk. I'm throwing confetti and I'm drinking with the fat chick in a nice cubicle who coincidentally has a size 11 shoe.
My man, you do sound drunk. You're at work, you're drunk, and you're drinking with, quote, the fat chick in the next cubicle.
Fat
who wears a size 11 shoe. She's fat. She's got big feet. Let's keep this party going. 11, 11, 11.
What's going on, Rome? I'm drunk.
That's a size 11 shoe.
I'm drunk. I love it.
Have you ever seen a fat chick with a size 11 shoe?
Can't
say that I have, but
I don't think I'll look at her
not
feet.
to say that I'm not calling Wayne in H-Town a liar.
But he was drunk.
I would never.
I like how he calls the freaking Jim Rome to the jungle, and he starts off with saying, "Hey, Rome, I'm drunk." You know, it's like cool. All right, well, what's your state of mind? I'm drunk. Oh my God.
It's funny that at that time of day, like somebody has to actually mention that they're drunk. Meanwhile, people were calling JT the Brick back in the day at whatever 2:00 in the morning, and guaranteed those fuckers were drunk, right?
Oh hell yeah, they were all drunk. Yeah. I absolutely
like Rome's night show back in the day too.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we used to up all night. That's where that came from. Hey, I love the next one.
December 9th.
I love the Boatman. Boatman has been a long stable on Stucknut Radio. Had his own show, the Bodie and Pearland Show. We had Travis Rogers right after he got fired. Steve, we had Travis Rogers. I don't know if you were listening back then, but we were doing it, man. I was producing Bodie's show, but it looks like he's got something coming up right now. I'm gonna let Steve or Hedstrom let us in on this one. But I love the Boatman. Love you, Bodie. You got nothing. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say this is one of those iconic calls that still gets reset every day, so I didn't feel like wasting time chopping the audio for that one. So everybody knows it. Bodie chokes on it. See? Hedstrom had it.
Yeah. He chokes on his spit and wins.
And he won the TV.
The Boatman wins the TV by choking. 2011.
That was
Incredible.
it. So 2012 moves along, and we'll hit the smack off first again. We're gonna hit the smack off and just get it out of the way each year. How's that sound, Bulldog?
Sounds like just to acknowledge the winner.
Just acknowledge the winner. Yeah.
Of the greatest day in the jungle. Yes.
I don't know. This one, a little bit of controversy here. Chael Sonnen, his first and only single win. We'll get into that later. But call number 9 of 16 that year. His call was only 2 minutes and 30 seconds, which that's not smack off worthy. Most calls are well above 4 minutes. But he was going on and on about, he would basically just do like topics. He'd go baseball, golf, football. It was, I don't know. I think the reason he won was because Rome just wanted that celebrity.
The UFC thing. Yeah.
So it was what it was. Enough of that. So hack off.
Jolene in Farmington. Now, this one slips my mind a little bit. You guys are going to have to fill me in a little bit more on Jolene.
Well, that's when...
Who is she?
She's the one that burped and said, "That's for you, Ish."
Oh.
Yo.
Yeah. Got your mama in bulk, yo.
All right. Jolene won the hack off. The hack off was only around for a couple more events. But anyway, brings us over to the Stucknut Member of the Year. And
The what? The what?
The Stucknut. Oh, the Stucknut Annual Inaugurated Pool Dock Member of the Year.
There you go.
Yeah, and it went to my boy Rufus T. Firefly, Mike in San Diego.
Yeah, just a little background here. So I'm not sure where he actually pulled the name from, because Rufus T. Firefly was actually a character of Groucho Marx in the 1933 film Duck Soup.
Well, that was in Avatar as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So I assume that's where he got it from, because some people were always trying to say, well, the name was reprised in Rob Zombie's 2 movies, House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects in 03 and 05 respectively. But no. Rufus was a classic, and he got it from the original. He got it from Groucho Marx. So props to him for winning Member of the Year that year. But it was a sad time, though.
Yeah, that brings us to, it didn't bring us to it, but yeah, that around that time, that wasn't a good time for Stucknut and some of our members. We lost one of our own, and when you lose one of your own, it hurts.
It does.
And you're like, well, how the hell why does it hurt? You guys are a bunch of clowns on a website, but turned into something a little different, man. I don't know.
Yeah, sure did.
Call me crazy, but it turned into something a little bit. And this was back in 2012 when we were hanging out, and we lost a good one then. My boy, Rufus T. Firefly, NFL Pool Hefe in Maryland. No
Jeff
shit.
in Maryland. What do we affectionately call him?
No shit.
No shit.
I think the San Francisco 49ers are a good team this year. You think?
No shit.
No shit, bro. No shit.
I think the sky is blue.
No shit, Jeff. Oh, man. I hadn't seen Jeff in a while, man. I hadn't seen him in a while, but anyway, if you're out there listening, Jeff, no shit.
He's still up there. He's in the pool.
It's that pool, but everybody loves to play that pool. Steve, you guys, with those damn numbers, man, that number thing makes that thing so much different. That pool can be won. If you stick it out, pool can be won because it's not about who wins. It's about how you put those numbers.
Let me tell you something, brother. He's in 14th right now.
Oh, he's right up there. Jeff, still around. I hope he's listening.
He's 43 points out of first place. So 3 weeks left. He might have a chance. We'll see. Get up there, brother. He could crack the top 10.
Somebody's got to really fuck up. You know what I mean? You got to really when you're at that point and you're 14, 15 down with 3 weeks to go, dude, you got to go ahead and put the 16 on fucking Miami. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you have to and hope that it wins. But yeah, W Nesbitt's been rolling and Boats has been trying to catch him. But
yeah, that's Warren 45 got fat from the Twitter world. And the thing is, we got 2 weeks left, and the last week usually get some crazy games because a lot of people sit players that are going to the playoffs and you never really know, and you got people trying to play spoiler, so that's a tough week. That's
the one, Steve. You got to put the high numbers on, don't you, Steve? You got to if you're going to make a run at it, you got to do something. You can't just go with the flow.
Well,
no shit.
I'm about to make my run. I'm like in 40th place, so you watch out,
dude. Put 16 on the Cowboys.
Yeah, that
will take you to the top.
So April 24th. We were introduced to. Now, it was actually originally a YouTube video, I believe.
This was a segment idea that Kyle came up with. It's the video entry for the Smack Off.
That's what it was, yeah.
They submit entries, and that, gave birth to Grossy O'Donnell.
All right, Albie, so give me a taste of what we're getting.
Hello there, Jimmy. This is the Grossy O'Donnell sports segment. This morning, I watched a little basketball. And I farted. Then I watched a little Matty baseball highlight. And I farted. And I ate some cheeseburgers.
Buzzing. No. Manual buzzer, please.
Like that color. I don't like that color.
Get back in here, Toby. I mean, hopefully that was a really bad one and not one of the better ones, right?
When something like that happens in the jungle, and you guys know, but even in 2012, and probably more prominent in 2012, when something like that happens in the jungle, the freaking clone world stops because everybody's got to chime in. I don't know. We weren't doing faxes back then, but that would have used up all of Rome's fax paper, man.
Well, that actually, like you said, that was a video entry, and that was Blaze and KC, but he made a little cartoon to go along with it to make it a video entry, and that did make the rounds on Twitter, and it was hilarious.
Freaking Blaze. Blaze is just... Blaze is crazy cool. Man, Blaze is a great follow. You don't really need to be following Blaze and KC.
They gave him a lot of rope with that one. I'm surprised. They let that one go longer than,
Yeah, I don't think that'd fly too fast right now.
No.
All right, which two guy heads from? You keep it rolling.
June 13th, man. This was a little bit of controversy. Rome's going back to his original days. It seemed like he was almost going to have another Chris Everett, Jim Everett incident again. And we got to say, of course, all due respect to David Stern. 5 days ago, he had a brain hemorrhage, and he's still in severe condition. Serious condition in the hospital.
Prayers
up.
Up.
Hopefully he pulls through there. But this David Stern interview when Rome asks him about the Pelicans and was the jig up on the draft there.
New Orleans won the draft lottery, which of course produced the usual round of speculation that maybe the lottery was fixed. I know that you appreciate a good conspiracy theory as much as the next guy. Was the fix in for the lottery?
I have two answers for that. I'll give you the easy one. No,
and a statement. Shame on you for asking.
You know, I understand why you would say that to me, and I wanted to preface it by saying it respectfully. I think it's my job to ask because I think people wonder.
No, it's ridiculous, but that's okay.
I know that you think it's ridiculous, but I don't think the question is ridiculous because I know people think that.
Stop beating
I'm
your
not
wife
saying
yet?
I'm not saying that I do, but I think it's my job to ask you that.
Have you stopped beating your wife yet?
Yeah, I don't know if that's fair. I don't know if that's fair.
Why is that?
Because I think that there, and I know you read your emails, and I'm sure you follow things virally and on Twitter. People really do think it.
Yeah, it went on a little bit more from there. Here's another segment. It gets a little worse.
That's not a question that I've been asked before by a respectable journalist.
I think I understand why you're frustrated by that. I think that I understand why that would upset you. I would hope that you would not hold that against me.
I wouldn't hold it against you. You and I have been into more contentious discussions than that.
I don't know. I'd put that one right up there.
Well, it's good copy, and you do things sometimes for cheap thrills.
I did not do that for a cheap thrill. That's not what that was.
Well, it sounded like it.
No, not at all. That's my point. That's where you and I, that's our point of disconnect. That was not a cheap thrill, and I was not throwing anything against the wall, and I was trying to be as respectful as possible. I'm just saying that people wonder about that. And I don't want to ask you a question by, here's what I don't want to do. I don't want to say, hey, Commissioner, people would say, because I'm going to ask a direct question. But people did wonder. But that was not a cheap thrill.
Well,
I got no thrill out of that.
It's a cheap trick.
No, flopping is a cheap trick.
No. But listen, you've been successful in making a career of it, and I keep coming on.
Making a career of what, though? Commissioner, see, I take great offense to that. Making a career of what?
What offense?
Cheap thrills?
Are you taking offense?
I am now. Now I am. If you're saying that I've made a career of making cheap thrills.
Time, taking on the world, and now Jim Rome is pouting. I love it.
No, I'm not pouting. I take offense. There's a difference between pouting and taking offense. I take offense to that like you took offense to the question. What if I said, were you pouting when I asked the question?
Taking offenses. You want to hang up on me?
No, I can't hang up on you because I'm running out of time. I would never hang up on you.
Okay. Listen, I got to go call somebody important like Stephen A. Smith now. He's up next.
All right, you go make that call, and I'll go talk to somebody else too, I guess, myself.
All right.
All right, Commissioner. Have a nice day. I did not hang up on him. We are officially out of time. We will come back and reset that momentarily. Stay tuned.
That is Rome. Dude, but that's Rome, bro. That's why we all follow Rome right there for that. He wasn't trying to be a dick. He wasn't trying to be a dick. He was asking a fucking question. Man, fucking Rome. Props to Rome. Props to Rome for staying in there, man. That is cool as shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love that, Steve. That was incredible. I'm glad you reset that one, man. That was badass.
Looks like a nice little guy, actually.
Hey, he wasn't talking to Joe Schmo on the block. He was talking to the fucking commissioner of NBA. You know what I mean? And Rome fucking held his own, man. That's why we're clones. Right there. Enough said, man. Let's move on, Hedstrom. Great.
It would have been classic if you would have ran the LT on him. So.
Yeah, that would have been great. But anyway, props to Rome. Rome, I know you're listening, but dude, you got to give yourself a tongue for that motherfucker. That was perfect, dude. Perfect.
July 22nd. Speaking of how classy Rome can be, nice little tribute to Mike in San Diego, a.k.a. Rufus T. Firefly. That was fantastic, dude.
Yeah, what was crazy about that was Rome was on vacation when we got the news, and KB was guest hosting. So KB did a tribute, and then, a week later when Rome gets back, he does a tribute as well. So we all thought that was badass.
Romy!
Incredible.
Yep.
Fantastic. Well, that wraps up 2012. We move on to 2013. The Smack Off has gone from April to May and now June. We're mid-June 14th. The Smack Off, and Mark in Hollywood wins his first and only with his famous Siri call.
If you're looking for me to play some audio of the Smack Off, then you're all wrong.
Ain't gonna happen.
No, that's all in the take box.
Oh, they're all in there. All you got to do, dude, you have a pull-down tab that just says Smack Offs.
Yeah, I know. Go listen to yourself. Y'all go listen on your own time.
Yeah.
Rome's going to be on vacation for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, exactly.
You have plenty of time. Next.
Come on.
Hack off. I love this. In 2013, the hack-off, the winner was nobody. Because Rome said, see ya, we're done.
Yeah, they got to the end of the show, and it just kept getting worse and worse, which we all thought was good, but it really was pretty bad. So I think he made the right call, but I think it's time to make a comeback.
I agree with that. Stucknut, Pool Doc, Memorial, Member of the Year Award goes to Front Porch.
Memorial? You killing yourself now?
Did I just memorialize myself?
I think you just killed yourself.
There's going to be a new name for it every year. Trust me.
It's the wrong week to quit smoking.
Exactly. Roll something up for me. Front Porch. Our boy, get off my lawn. Get off my lawn, Front Porch. Our boy, he's on Twitter too.
And Stucknut Security.
A Stucknut Security member, yes, one of my fellow colleagues. Oh, by the way, no one is a better Stucknut Security member than I am, Hedstrom. I have cleaned this site up. Oh, it's just incredible how clean it is now, Hedstrom. You know it is.
And by appointing these your two deputies there, Front Porch being one of them, who's just classic, just basically telling people to F off.
Yeah. No, I gave them some guidelines, and they ran with it, and left me to do other more important things on the show.
Like deliver shirts and
Yeah, deliver shirts is incredible. I mean, yeah, I've got a real NFL pool. You guys, man, where's our boy Snake Eyes? Is he still in the pool right now? Steve, Snake Eyes? Yes, he's still around, isn't he?
Yeah, he pops in from time to time.
Actually, he was in yesterday. He was in the chat yesterday. Yeah,
he quit the pool after 4 weeks.
Tell him, holler at his boy. Snake Eyes, I know you're listening. What's up? Been a while, brother. All right, Hedstrom, let's keep moving here. 2013, what you got?
Yeah, so June 14th, Fake Silk.
Yeah, this is the smack off.
It's actually during the smack offs.
I will play the audio of this one. So
you're gonna make
an exception because he wasn't invited. So
it's true.
I got a little information after you play this drop. Do it.
Let's do this.
That's not it.
No.
That worked out pretty good, though.
Yeah, it did. That was perfect.
Steve-O,
hang on.
I'm talking to you.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. All right, let's try this again.
My man, Silk. How you feeling today, kid?
Hey, bro, how's it going?
Good. How are you, Silk?
I'm doing good. Hey, I just wanted to say before we get this thing going, I called Joe Palmieri of Studies, the hot dog king of Maine. Come on. How's that for you, Jimmy?
That sounded great, Silk.
Yeah, bro. So, this is a straight guy.
No. You don't like that color.
Yeah, this is
some moron pretending to be Silk.
So I guess he expected to be run, but they kept him on, and he's like, this is a fake guy. Like, what are you doing? Why am I still here?
Yeah.
In the smack off, and Rome goes off.
Yep.
Rome goes off and let him in. Fake Silk, incredible.
And a Stucknut Radio exclusive. If you go back into the archives, June 26th of 2018, just last year, definite exclusive. We actually interviewed Fake Silk. So just go to that episode of Stucknut Radio on June 26th, the June wrap-up show. 7 minutes in, Fake Silk. Do it, man.
Come on.
Nice. All right, so it looks like Rome dumped personal appearance smack, and then somewhere around November 12th, 2013. What's up with this one, Steve?
11, 12, 13 day. And,
1, 2, 3.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the idea. But he brought it back. You know, the clones talked him into bringing it back, and we do have one famous call from that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You need another example? I'll give you another example. It's 11, 12, 13. You need another example? I will give you another example. Let's go to Lawrence, Kansas. Charlie in Lawrence, Kansas. That's our next stop. Charlie, how are you?
Hey, Jim, this is Charlie Weiss in Lawrence, Kansas. I was trying to get some of that jungle caramel you got. I'll take 2 buckets of it for lunch. Hey, Jim, I went to Jack in the Box this morning for breakfast. I went to the drive-thru and I said, I'll take it. We're drinking cake batter and maple syrup out of a glass. Rock me, I'm out.
So the person behind Charlie and Lawrence is Grocie O'Donnell. So that's Blaze's second appearance on the show so far. He's winning today.
Fucking Blaze, man, just killing it.
Blase.
Blase. 2013 was a fun year. 2013. All right, Hedson, what are we going to do? We moving to 2014, or are we going to hang around 13?
Moving to 2014. Do you want to jump to the smack off first again, or what are we going to do?
You knock it out, man. You do this one.
Well, another little bit of controversy. Mike and Indy and Chael with their tandem call. Who did the first tandem call? I was trying to come up with this for you. Was it Trapper and Terrence that did the first?
No, it was Terrence and his brother, wasn't it?
Terrence and his brother?
Wasn't that Steve? Wasn't that the first one?
For a smack-off call?
No, the first tandem call in the jungle that got
the
all
first
the
famous one is John and Seatown and Trapper.
John and Seatown and Trapper. Okay, I said
Lunch with the monkey, right?
Lunch with the monkey. Monkey.
Got it. Mikey and Indy came in with Chael. That's right. That's right.
So that call was long. It was like, I mean, it was bordering on like Damon Amendola long. 6:37. They did that thing where they breached Big Wangs and all this stuff. And, it won them the title. So it's a half title for Mike. I'm sorry, Mike and Indy. It's a half title.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know what. I guess I forgot to put Chael's name on the screen, but it's too late.
No, it's fine.
I can't fix it.
Can't do that. Yeah,
no,
don't worry about it.
I can't just type his name in there.
Good.
Wasn't that one of the first times there was some money in play? That's from Steve. Didn't they win a little bit of money?
No,
bucks? No, wasn't not yet.
Money's been a thing for a while.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
$5,000.
It was $5,000.
They started the money thing like right after Sean wasn't eligible anymore.
Because if not, they'd owe him 25 G's. But what bugged me on that one, and of course, Rome's the king of the jungle. It's his call, his day, his show. Whatever he says goes. Period. But man, I mean, I guess Mike and Indy and Chael earned the 5,000 or whatever. But I think someone that's not a UFC fucking millionaire. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's my take. I guess it doesn't matter. If you earn it, you earn it. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, but and back then I kind of felt like what the hell, give it all to Mike. Give it all to Mike.
I think he might have.
Yeah, that would have been the best thing to do, man.
Sure, I'm sure he did.
Maybe Mike can call in one of these days and let us know about that. I think that would be interesting something to talk to Mike about.
No, because then he'll keep talking about himself for like an hour.
I like Mike. And he's a smack-off winner. Look, the Stucknut.
Next.
Inaugural Pull Dog Excellence Member of the Year Award. No more memorial. I'm still around.
Pull Dog.
Goes to our boy
He is resurrected.
I'm back.
He's no longer dead.
Get it back, my son. Hey, Spanky. Speaking of security, admin, Spanky, in there just, I guess that was the year he came in there and just grabbed the broom and fucking cleaned up house. There was a lot of cobwebs, Hedstrom.
Yeah, some people would kind of claim some sort of nepotism here because you got Front Porch in 13 and then Spanky in 14, your deputies there winning your award.
Well, I had nothing to do with that, Hedstrom.
I'm going to go roam on David Stern on you there.
I think you're whining a little bit, Hedstrom.
I'm not whining.
I mean, it's a simple question, Hedstrom. You don't have to, don't start bringing shit up that you don't need to bring up, Hedstrom. NFL poll
When did you stop beating your wife? What the hell was that?
What kind of question is that shit?
Jesus.
Come on. And Rome was just like, right. You know what, real quick. I know but real quick. Rome was like, you know what? My show, I ain't going to fucking take it. I don't care who you are. Props to Rome. Fucking NFL poll. You're going to love this. Our boy, Vic and NoCal. Vic and NoCal won the NFL poll. That was the year I think Vic won a Stucknut shirt, a hat, I think he had a sweater involved, Steve, socks, the Stucknut logo, Air Jordans.
A mini helmet.
The helmet, I forgot about the helmet, man. I personally was involved in the shipping. I remember that costed us like $50-$60 just to get there.
He never got it, though.
You didn't get it?
Nope.
On behalf of Stucknut, I apologize.
Well, we better check our Guatemalan distribution center.
It might still be on that Pony Express. Get ready to jump on the boat.
Hold on. Let me see your shoes. Are you wearing Jordans right now?
They happen to have a Stucknut logo on them, man. What are you talking about? Are you implying that all this stuff that was supposed to be shipped out, Steve, is being held on like a reserve type, quarantine, Steve? Is that what's going on?
Did you see the video of the UPS driver that dropped off a package or whatever, took a picture of it, and then picked it back up and put it in his truck? No. So he could prove they dropped it off, but he stole it himself.
All the pictures I sent you, Steve, of the postage and the boxes, all that was legit, sir. And I know I billed the company for the postage, and now Hedstrom, he's kind of saying something about maybe extortion. I don't know, something about where I'm dipping into the company funds. Hedstrom, Steve, you keep going. That was my take.
January 17th. Steve, you take this one. Private Winslow.
Yeah, this is after a story that Kellen Winslow was caught masturbating in his car, was outside of Boston Market near a Target or something. And then, of course, the emails that came in were pretty gruesome. You can go listen to that in the take box. Carry on.
Arresting me for what? I'm not allowed to stand up for myself? I thought this was America. Huh? Isn't this America? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
Why does Kellen Winslow, NFL star, I don't know, probably a Hall of Famer, I have no idea who did. I mean, the dude has probably more than, 10, 15,000 in the bank. Why do you need to stand in front of a Target or whatever and jerk off? Where is that going to lead you?
He was in a car.
That's it.
Whoa.
Nothing good can happen with that, Steve. I mean, I don't know when you wake up in the morning and say, hey, I'm going to go to Target and jerk off. That can't end with anything good at that point. You know what I mean? It can't end. I mean, you gotta tell yourself, if you need to jerk off, stay home and jerk off. Don't go to Target. Don't go to Target. I lost my list. I just had a little skippy poo on my Skype
view. Keep going, you're
so
doing great.
I don't know where our subjects are. Just
April 24th.
I don't know where we're at. Hedstrom, I'm turning the reins over to you, sir. They're all yours. Enjoy.
April 24th. Actually, a segment that's got some recent run, and we'll get into that near the end here. A self-gloss segment. Do we have some audio for this one, Slash?
Let's do this. We go to Brentwood. Brentwood, you're on the air. Hi, who is this?
Slash.
Slash. Why Slash?
Oh, Slash, because, before Cordell Stewart in '94, I sliced my wife and her boyfriend's neck.
That's not a good call. No. You don't like that call. I don't like that call. Not a very good call.
Essentially exactly what I was afraid of.
Rome gave him a little bit of slack there, Steve.
So that was Slash's first appearance, and you can tell he was a little nervous. And which is funny because he still calls. The same thing with Fake Silk from 2013. He still calls monthly.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
No more conspiracy theory. That sounded a lot like Matt in Cleveland.
Christy Alley.
It really did. It sounded a lot like Matt in Cleveland to me. If you listen, it's one of those. Oh, hey, audio separated at birth. Kind of sounds like him.
Yeah, I guess we don't know who Slash is, do we?
No, we don't. And I mean, do we know that he's from, the left coast?
Could it really be OJ?
Yeah.
He starts his calls with, hello, Twitter world.
Val Kilmer, Christy Alley, Global Warming.
I think you're right. That is him. Because his voice was cracking a little bit at the beginning.
I don't know. Some kind of a conspiracy. That's the best.
Is this sort of breaking news, Steve? Breaking news, Hedstrom? That we got breaking news that we know who Slash is?
We take you now to Kermit the Frog with another fast-breaking news story.
Could be. I don't know.
That's not what that was.
Okay.
All right.
But the next topic is breaking news for anybody who lives in the Portland area.
May 7th. Is this Brandon's first call?
I don't know. Maybe his only call.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's play it.
Well, you know what? We got this phenomenon up here in Oregon
and I call it Portland Woman. Now, I grew up in the LA area, and you know the ladies down there, they take care of themselves. They clean up, they shave. You know, they want to look nice. Well, up here, Portland Woman, she doesn't shave, she doesn't clean up. They put her on TV. Turn on any Portland channel with a local show. You'll find Portland Woman showing off her stuff, gray hair, no makeup, all the wrinkles to boot, and the clothing is something else. You can see the stains.
Gross.
You can see the stain. That's fucking gross. That's sick, dude. Alright. That's almost as bad as Hedstrom's goddamn food topics when we need to kill some time.
Nothing's that bad.
No.
What month
Hey,
is that?
baby, you're looking for a party?
Go plug that episode, Hedstrom.
I'm trying to forget that episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to 2015, boys. This Smack Off, were actually they were being pretty consistent with the date because 2014 was on June 27th, and the 2015 Smack Off was on June 26th. So, like I said, they're being kind of consistent with it. This was the first year, I believe, that they actually requested that the participants give them walk-up music. So they requested that they come up with their own walk-up music, and I thought that was a little bit nice little twist to it. This is the year that history was made. Brad and Corona went wire to wire. The first call of the day, 4 minutes and 51 seconds, a perfect, just right in there, solid call, perfect timing, and wire to wire, unbelievable.
Yeah,
first and only time it's ever been done.
He called like the day before, or something like that, and called a shot, saying he was going to go wire to wire, backed it up.
Just the fact that he called his shot, did his thing, first on the show, won the damn thing, wire to wire. Fucking Brad, man. Brad's a pimp. Brad's a freaking pimp. He's a pimp on the radio, man. Dude, fucking A. 2015 Smack Off winner, Brad and Corona.
I believe that was his third Smack Off win?
Yeah, yes. That had to have been his third. Yeah. And then, of course, the Stucknut inaugural Poldock.
R.I.P. Poldock.
How many times is it going to be the first one?
Member of the year goes to our girl playing with dummies. Lisa wins that one. Stucknuts back in that time, even now, girls and women didn't have a place.
Girls and women.
Yeah, both. You call them. They weren't welcome. Let's put it this way: they weren't welcome on our site because the dudes were too. I don't know, but she hung in there, man. Lisa hung in there. She chilled with us. She's probably still around. Good guy. I follow her on Twitter. But hell yeah, that's a good one, man.
She received a lot of bad press from everybody, but I actually did have the pleasure of having lunch with her at a truck stop.
Nice.
Wow. Some pleasure.
Huh? Lunch. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm like, I was heading up to the Toronto area, and sure enough, she's where do you want to go for lunch? I'll take you for lunch. And she says, okay, well, we just go to the Tim Hortons here. That's okay. Well, which one? It was one of the truck stops. So then, of course, now she's getting all kinds of lot lizard smack and all the rest of it. So, no, she's a real sweetheart.
And she took it. I mean, she said she's never cried, never whined.
Back to everybody too. So
damn right, she run it right back at him.
There you go.
NFL pool JSC 810. Edstrom.
Yes, sir.
Now,
yes, sir. Solid year. He went. I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, from about week 6 or 7, and he just carried it that year, and nobody could touch him. Nobody could touch him.
Now it's
a solid year that year.
And what I remember, of course, is the shipping and what the awards were, as you all know. And that was the first time we brought the trophy in, Steve. You know, our trophy, and of course, with the trophy, you know, we had I think we even gave away like an iPad or something like that back then, or it was a laptop or something. It was really nice. I hope JFC really enjoyed that prize he won.
I think he's like an old schooler, like a board, you know, like a Trolls type, trolls.com.net, whatever. I think he's one of those old schooler guys from there too.
Yeah,
but not one of the shitheads like a good one.
No, he's
Yeah.
cool dude.
Yeah, we're not going to get into shitheads
No,
right
we're not
now.
going to get into that. No.
No time.
Waste our time with that.
Yeah.
So March 2nd, we had an interesting call. You got some sound on this one, don't you?
Yeah, I'll set it up a little bit too. I think it was right after. It may have been right after Ronda Rousey either got knocked out after a few seconds or knocked somebody out or something. Rome had a challenge to see if Ryan in Wichita can get through a phone call, like a few seconds of a phone call. And here's what
Let's
happened.
see if this guy's got what it takes. We'd go now to Ryan in Wichita. Ryan, you're on the clock. Go.
What's up, Jim?
What's up?
Ronda Rousey has a penis. I'm out.
No. You don't like that call. I don't like that call. Not a very good call.
I think he got out before he got red.
Oh, he beat the buzzer, man.
He beat the buzzer.
And I got to say, that was probably, aside from Mike and Indy's "I'm back" call, that was probably one of the quickest calls in Jungle history, man.
Dude, he got it out, and he got out. That's awesome. Even with the delay, he got out of there. That's awesome. All right, bring us to the next one, brother.
All right, July 16th. Now, is there anyone more serious than a Radio Shack employee? I mean, a Radio Shack employee is like as serious as a heart attack, I'm telling you. Yeah, this is good stuff. Larry in Indiana was kind of questioning some of the sound bites.
Yeah, he thought Alvin was doctoring some of the audio, but we all know that's not true.
Let's go to Larry in Indiana. Larry, it's good to have you on the show. How are you?
Hey, how you doing, Jim?
I'm great. Larry, how about you?
I got a little problem with what you're trying to pull on America.
What's that?
Well, me and my cousin, we both work at Radio Shack, and we can tell that audio is doctored. We slowed it down. As soon as it gets to LSU part, you can tell it's split. And your producer trying to tell me that it's because it's on the radio that I can't understand it. And I don't know where you get your producers from, but at Radio Shack, we know the damn difference, Jim.
Wait a minute. So you work at Radio Shack, and because you work at Radio Shack, you're telling me you can tell the difference, and I'm trying to pull something over on America? Am I hearing this right?
Yeah, you're damn right, Jim. And if you're doing it for stick, that's one thing. Ha-ha, it's funny. But if you guys are trying to tell, especially people like us that work and do this stuff and sell this equipment for a living, there is no way in hell that I can't believe people would even fall for it. That's what I'm trying to say. And I like you, Jim. I don't think it's right what you're doing.
Yeah. He knows the damn difference.
Hey! Hey!
Like that, I mean, that's about as serious as it gets. Aside from dude saying, you shouldn't be saying it on the radio, man.
Or the dude that was the NASCAR dude. You know, I'm calling from
Penske organization.
This is, yeah. Now look, real quick about Larry in Indiana.
Going all the way on this one.
Yeah, exactly. Let's explain something to Larry real quick in Indiana, if you're listening. Number one, Rome is still around, and number two, Radio Shack ain't. And if they are around, no one goes there anymore. So whatever, bro. Get out of here. Get out of our radio. Get the fuck out of here, fucking Larry. Yeah.
That's how you really think, Bulldog.
What the fuck, dumbass.
You haven't run somebody like that since you ran your buddy Mike in Buffalo.
Yeah, me and Mike are boys now, man.
All right. Oh, why did I have to bring that up?
God, bringing up some very deep discussion heads from.
Oh, he's your boy. I know he's your boy.
I was sitting in that chair that Steve sitting in right then when I had to do that nasty.
You had to, yeah.
I just. All right, let's go. All right,
let's move on to July 1st, the Smack
real
Off,
quick,
2016. Go
real quick, I'm doing a time check. I'm showing that we're pretty much getting good timing. Hedstrom, as EP, you're doing a hell of a job keeping us on track. Steve, I just want to give a quick update as far as how I feel that, Steve, your drops are right on the money. I'm digging what's going on. I just want to let y'all know we have about 20 minutes.
Well,
so
somebody's trying to work for a Christmas bonus.
No, I forgot about all those. I'm done with all those. You know, I don't earn them. I don't get them. I just, you know, but one day, I may get a lollipop or a freaking candle, just a little candy cane or something, Steve, you know? Just
I doubt
2016. Yeah, I got it too. 2016. Oh, I love this.
Oh,
this is the beginning.
Yeah, the call of all calls that prompted a rule change in the Smack Off. Leffen Laguna crashes the studio.
Incredible. 2016 SmackDown champion.
Yeah, that was with
the champ.
When he gifted the incognito jersey and then did the helium balloon. Time to Die.
Yep.
Yeah, that was,
yes.
That was that one. And that was a year after the helicopter stunt.
Right.
He did
the helicopter stunt. He came in, third, I think, that year?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Although he still claims he won that one, but he did.
Sure. Yeah.
I claim he won, too. That's the champ, boys. That's the champ. Lepen Laguna, 2016 SmackDown champion. The man. We've had the pleasure of interviewing Lepen Laguna, and that was incredible. Okay, I guess we got to move on to the Stucknut.
How are you going to announce this one again?
It's the tributized Pull Docs member of the year. It goes to our... What happened to Beavis and KC? He was our member of the year. 2016. Used to be on our show as a
Ask Beavis.
Yeah, Ask Beavis segment. Where's he at, man? What's up with Beavis? Man, he busy? Beavis busy?
What do you think people like more, Beavis segment or Ralph and Orlando's Flat Earth segment?
Oh, God.
That was our David Stern moment.
Microwave, Steve. But they put 2 microwaves on the opposite side of a lake.
I know, he was making me hungry.
Yeah. Ralph is not drop-friendly, apparently.
If you sail too far, you'll just fall off.
There's two people that really their drops don't work with. One is Ralph. The other one is Fabian. Like, I swear, when I was playing drops when Fabian was on the line, it was like he thought it was like the voices in his head, and he just kept on stopping. What's going on?
Who's talking? Who's talking? Oh, man. All right. Neep. Okay, the NFL poll champion was Joe and Bugaha. You know the interesting thing about Joe and Bugaha?
There's an interesting thing about Joe and Bugaha?
There's one that makes him very interesting. He always seems to root for the winner. That usually has to be his team, Hedstrom. You know, I mean, Joe, like, the Chiefs won.
He's a huge Washington Nationals fan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, incredible. I'm pretty sure that he loves the Patriots. You know, I'm pretty sure, Steve.
I heard he suffered from multiple broken ankles from jumping off the bandwagon.
Yeah, oh, man, Joe is...
The Warriors bandwagon?
Oh, let's not... Poor Joe. I'm sure that he'll really be, whoever wins whatever, Joe's going to be all over it. All over it. All right, so once again, we got a tribute, Hedstrom. Tell us a little bit more about this one.
The Dave in St. Louis tribute.
Non-hunter.
Dave in St. Louis, non-hunter. July 28th.
Yeah, we got word that he was no longer with us, so Rome did his thing. Let us did a little tribute. Audio's in the take box. Hedstrom?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
I'll post a link to it later. But yeah,
sorry. I just popped a lifesaver. Sorry.
He was a hilarious clone. Both email and did well on the calls too, so he made
the reason he would say non-hunter was the fact that he said that if you were a hunter, you had a small penis. Right? That's why he kept saying non-hunter, because something was circling the jungle about hunters.
Which brings me to my next point.
Beautiful.
Bulldog, you own a ranch on which you hunt on in Kerrville.
All the time, bro.
All right. Just checking.
Yeah. Hey, man. All right, we're not going to go there.
Are you making up for something there, Pool Dog?
Yeah, I got a big truck, too.
There you go. Busted.
Hey, I had 3 kids, so somehow made it. You know? Made it to the end of the line. All right, why are we doing this, man? Dude, y'all, you know what I'm trying to do? I'm going to try to spread this so we get to the end, and I don't have to make a call to Rome's show. But this is awesome. I'm loving this. I'm just going to keep yakking. Our boy's next. I like our boy coming up.
Yeah. November 15th. Man, it doesn't get any better than this than Instant Classic.
Let's go to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Kyle in Green Bay. Kyle, good to have you on. How are you?
Hey, I'm great. Joe, oh, man, I'm nervous. How's it going?
No. You don't like that car. I don't like that car.
Well, man, you sounded great. Hey, I'm not going to be inhumane or cruel about this, but I just put you out of your misery. That could have only gotten worse from there. I don't know that I've ever had somebody have that much trouble addressing me by my first name.
I cannot believe Kyle was nervous.
And it was just like tweets, emails, everything were just. Nobody called him Vance Mac for a while. It was all Drew. It was Gillette, Jumpman, everything. that audio, I mean, that's the actual audio. That's the actual call. That sounded like super, super fast. And I mean, when you slow it down, it sounds even better, I think.
Hey, I'm great, Drew. Oh, man, I'm nervous. How's it going?
Good stuff.
I'm nervous. How's it going?
How's it going? And then you just hear this, and he takes his big breath right afterwards. So, actually, okay, hang on. Tell me which one's better. Let's go. I'm going to steal a line on Periscope from Woodscopes. Okay, give me a 1 or a 2.
That's
pretty fast. I like this one though.
Hey, I'm great, Drew. Oh, man, I'm nervous. How's it going?
Good stuff, man. How's it going? Just love that, right? Let's just isolate that audio. How's it going?
I nailed it. How are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm nervous, and then the next question would be, hey, how's it going, bro? You know, it's like, I'm nervous.
Got that out of the way.
Oh, man, I'm nervous. How's it going?
How's it going? Fucking Kyle, he's redeemed himself. He's redeemed himself and his brand. Good job, Kyle. 2016.
Good way to end 2016.
Yeah, way to go, Kyle. Kyle the Jumpman. Nervous, bro. How's it going? All right. 2017.
So the Smack Off went the latest that it ever did, July 28th. Like, they were, like, really, really humping the dog here. They were just taking forever to get this damn Smack Off going. So July 28th, Lef and Laguna, he goes back-to-back, does the SI photo shoot. Brings Terrence back, and then all those guys from the SI photo shoot. Unbelievable. Great call. And you know what? This and the year before, when he crashed the studio, people do not give him enough credit for the smack that he was running during those calls. You listen to the calls. Get away from... And you know what? I'm doing a 360 here, you know, and just saying... I always said, you know, no gimmicks, make it a call, make you're you know, like Joe and the OC said on our own show, your phone, you and go, and your little script, no gimmicks. But I got to tell you, Lef does not get enough credit for the smack that he laid on those 2 calls. Go back and listen to them; they're in the take box.
Lef and Laguna, the champ, bringing in the Sports Illustrated cover was just a moment that, if you're a clone, that's why I call him the champ. I mean, it's just my take, but
he's your boy.
He's my boy, man.
Did you see recently though? Apparently, he's talking retirement, dude.
No way.
Yes, sir.
Oh, get him on the show. We'll talk about that shit. We need to get him on the show. Fuck that. The champ's got to keep going. But what he did, like I told him when we interviewed him, what you did for us by bringing that back is something legendary and something that no one can ever do for us. And I thanked him on behalf of the clones because what he did was just amazing. Very well done. Fucking Lef and Laguna, the champ.
Speaking of classics, the member of the year, this dude was definitely a classic.
Our boy Dog.
Long time member.
Long time.
He's the second